Hi, I thought you might be interested in seeing Melinda's shawl pattern in more detail. So I briefly showed this on my episode, but like usual, I wanted to take a moment and just record a separate video for this shawl. So this is called Cloud Shadows, and it is addictive to knit. I knit this so fast. So bias knit triangle shawl has stripes in 2 colors and then lace in 1 color, 2 blocks of lace. And you could, I did a blue and white one, but you could do any combination. My test knitters have had wonderful versions: green and white, pink and white, blue and a slightly variegated color. Lots of options. I wouldn't recommend a variegated or a speckled color for the main color, but definitely as the contrast color it could work. So just have a rummage through your stash for suitable options. The yarns that I chose to use were Old Maiden Aunt's 100% Merino 4-ply, Superwash Merino 4-ply, and I used it in colors Ocean and Entree. Not sure I'm pronouncing Entree correctly. It's a Scotch Gaelic or Gaelic Scot, whichever way you put it, word. And I think it means like really rainy, bad weather, which I don't think is a good name for the color. I think this is a lovely gray. Anyway, I used a full skein of this one, or I recommend you get a full skein of your main color. I had a full skein of this one, and this is all I have left. And then you need about 50 grams, a half a skein. So that would be, the Old Maiden Merino 4-ply has 366 meters, 400 yards per 100 grams. So you need 366 meters / 400 yards of your main color, and half of that, so 200 yards, about 183 meters of your contrast color to knit the shawl. And yeah, I love knitting stripes and garter stitch. That's just so much fun. You're constantly going like one more row, one more row, one more stripe. And then there's a bit of beautiful lace, which is really intuitive to knit once you get down to it. The lace part is both charted and written out. So again, whatever your preference is, there is an option for you. This is a really nice shape and size to wear wrapped around your neck. And also, if you like to have something warm sit on your shoulders when you're sitting at the office or whatever, this works really well for that as well. One side has the strips and the other side has the pretty lace. I use 3.75 millimeter needles to knit mine, and yeah, as usual for shawls, I do recommend knitting with it's not a cable, a circular needle. Although when you're doing a bias knit shawl, the last rows won't be too long either. So I guess you could do it with straight needles as well if you wanted to. Do a gauge swatch, and make sure that your fabric has a nice drape. The gauge is given for the striped garter stitch pattern. And don't worry, when you're knitting it, the lace won't look like much at all, but once you block it, it really opens up, and the whole shawl is just beautiful, I think, even if I say so myself. Size-wise, the wingspan is about 1.5 meters, about 58 inches, and the depth is 72 centimeters, 28.5 inches, and the depth is from on the widest point. So I hope you like cloud shadows as much as I liked designing it and knitting my shawl. The pattern is now out on Ravelry, and you can find the link to it down below. I will see you soon again. Happy knitting. Bye.